Have you ever felt like your life is stuck in a loop, repeating the same patterns and challenges over and over again? Do you find yourself wondering why these obstacles keep appearing in your path, despite your best efforts to overcome them? What if these challenges are not mere coincidences, but rather divine tests designed to help you grow and unlock your true potential? In this video, we'll explore the profound concept of God's tests and how they can be the pathway to incredible reality shifts in your life. We'll delve into the purpose behind these tests, how to identify them, and most importantly, how to navigate them with grace, resilience, and unwavering faith. At first glance, life's challenges can feel like unnecessary hardships, leaving us frustrated and discouraged. However, when we shift our perspective and begin to see these challenges as divinely orchestrated tests, a whole new world of possibilities opens up before us. Tests are not meant to punish or burden us, but rather to strengthen and refine us, much like a diamond is formed under immense pressure. These tests are carefully designed by a loving God who knows our true potential and wants to help us actualize it. Every test we face is an opportunity for personal and spiritual growth, a chance to shed our limiting beliefs and step into a higher version of ourselves. As we navigate these tests, we discover hidden strengths and qualities we never knew we possessed. We develop courage, resilience, and a deeper understanding of our own capabilities. We also become aware of areas in our lives that need improvement, allowing us to focus our energy on growth and transformation. So how do we know when we're facing a divine test? While the specifics may vary from person to person, there are some common themes that often indicate the presence of a test. One of the most prominent signs is the recurrence of a particular challenge or pattern in our lives. Maybe you find yourself repeatedly attracting similar types of relationships that end in heartbreak, or perhaps you keep facing roadblocks in your career despite your best efforts. These recurring themes are often a clear indication that there's a lesson to be learned, a pattern to be broken, or a limiting belief to be transcended. Another way to identify tests is by the intensity of the emotions they evoke. Divine tests often push us to our limits, challenging us to confront our deepest fears and insecurities. They may bring up feelings of inadequacy, self-doubt, or even despair. However, it's important to remember that these intense emotions are not a sign of failure, but rather an invitation to grow and evolve. As you reflect on your own life, take a moment to consider the challenges you've faced repeatedly. What patterns keep showing up in your relationships, career, health, or personal growth? These recurring themes may be the very tests that are designed to guide you towards your highest potential. Once we've identified the tests in our lives, the next step is to shift our perspective on them. This is where the real magic happens, as our mindset plays a crucial role in determining the outcome of these challenges. Instead of viewing tests as obstacles or punishments, we must learn to see them as opportunities for growth and expansion. This shift in perspective is not always easy, especially when we're in the midst of a particularly difficult challenge. However, by consciously choosing to adopt a growth mindset, we open ourselves up to the incredible possibilities that lie on the other side of each test. One powerful way to shift our perspective is by reframing our language around tests. Instead of saying, "Why is this happening to me?" we can ask, "What is this challenge teaching me?" By focusing on the lessons and growth opportunities, we start to see tests as stepping stones rather than roadblocks. Another key aspect of shifting our perspective is learning to trust in the divine plan. When we understand that each test is carefully crafted for our highest good, we can begin to surrender our resistance and embrace the journey with faith and trust. This doesn't mean that the challenges will magically disappear, but it does mean that we'll have the strength and guidance to navigate them with grace and resilience. Faith and trust are essential qualities when it comes to navigating God's tests. When we have a deep connection to the divine and trust in a higher plan, we find an unshakable source of strength and guidance during even the most challenging times. Cultivating faith means nurturing our relationship with God, whatever that may look like for each individual. It's about developing a sense of surrender, knowing that we are never alone and that there is a loving presence guiding us every step of the way. When we have faith, we can release our grip on control and trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. One way to cultivate faith is through regular spiritual practice, such as prayer, meditation, or devotional reading. These practices help us quiet the noise of the external world and tune into the wisdom of our own hearts. They create a sacred space where we can connect with the divine and seek guidance and comfort during times of challenge. Another way to cultivate faith is by looking for the blessings and miracles in our lives, even in the midst of difficulty. When we focus on gratitude and appreciate the small moments of grace, we start to see evidence of a higher plan at work. This helps us trust that even the most challenging tests are ultimately leading us towards our highest good. Navigating God's tests requires a great deal of resilience and perseverance. These qualities allow us to stay the course even when the path becomes steep and rocky, trusting that there is purpose in every step. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from adversity, to adapt and recover in the face of challenges. It's the inner strength that allows us to keep moving forward, even when every fiber of our being wants to give up. Resilience is not about avoiding pain or difficulty, but rather about learning to move through it with grace and determination. Perseverance, on the other hand, is the quality of persistence and steadfastness. It's the commitment to keep showing up day after day, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. Perseverance is what allows us to stay true to our path, even when the destination is not yet in sight. Developing resilience and perseverance is a process, one that requires patience and self-compassion. It means learning to be kind to ourselves when we stumble, and celebrating every small victory along the way. It means surrounding ourselves with supportive people who uplift and encourage us, and seeking out resources and tools that help us build our mental and emotional strength. One powerful way to develop resilience and perseverance is by reframing challenges as opportunities for growth. When we see tests as chances to develop new skills, insights, and qualities, we start to approach them with a sense of curiosity and determination. We become less focused on the discomfort of the moment and more excited about the person we're becoming in the process. Every test we face carries with it a valuable lesson, a nugget of wisdom that is essential for our personal and spiritual growth. These lessons may not always be immediately apparent, but with reflection and introspection, we can begin to uncover the deeper meanings and insights. Some tests may teach us about the power of forgiveness, both for others and for ourselves. Others may show us the importance of setting healthy boundaries or speaking our truth with courage and clarity. Some challenges may reveal the limiting beliefs that have been holding us back, inviting us to rewrite our stories and embrace a new, more empowered narrative. As we navigate each test, it's important to take time for self-reflection and contemplation. We can ask ourselves questions like, what is this challenge revealing to me about myself? Or, how can I apply the lessons from this experience to create positive change in my life? By approaching tests with a learning mindset, we open ourselves up to the wealth of wisdom and insight they have to offer. It's also important to remember that the lessons of each test are not just for our own benefit, but also for the benefit of others. As we grow and evolve through our challenges, we become better equipped to support and guide others who may be facing similar tests. We become a living example of the transformative power of faith, resilience, and perseverance. God's tests are ultimately an invitation to change and transformation. They challenge us to let go of the old ways of being that no longer serve us and step into a new, more authentic version of ourselves. Change can be uncomfortable, even painful at times. It requires us to confront our fears, release our attachments, and step into the unknown. However, it is through this process of change that we experience the greatest growth and transformation. When we embrace change, we open ourselves up to incredible new possibilities. We start to see the world through fresh eyes, uncovering opportunities and blessings that were previously hidden from view. We become more adaptable, more resilient, and more capable of navigating the ups and downs of life with grace and ease. Transformation is not a one-time event, but rather an ongoing process of growth and evolution. It requires a willingness to continue showing up, even when the path is unclear or the destination seems far away. It means trusting in the journey, even when it takes unexpected twists and turns. As we navigate God's tests and embrace the process of change and transformation, it's important to surround ourselves with a supportive community. We need people who will encourage us, celebrate our victories, and remind us of our inherent worth and potential. We also need to be that source of support and encouragement for others, creating a ripple effect of positive change in the world around us. One of the most powerful tools we have for navigating God's tests is the practice of gratitude and appreciation. When we focus on the blessings in our lives, even in the midst of challenges, we shift our energy and attract more positive experiences. Gratitude helps us reframe our perspective, reminding us of the many gifts and opportunities we have been given. It allows us to see the hidden blessings in each challenge, the lessons and growth opportunities that are present even in the darkest of times. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to reflect on the things we're thankful for. We can keep a gratitude journal where we write down 3 to 5 things we appreciate each day. We can also make a habit of expressing our gratitude to others, whether through words of affirmation, acts of kindness, or simply a heartfelt thank you. As we cultivate a practice of gratitude, we start to see the world through a lens of abundance rather than scarcity. We recognize that there is always something to be thankful for, even in the midst of difficulty. This shift in perspective can have a profound impact on our mental and emotional well-being, as well as our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. As we navigate our own tests and grow in wisdom and understanding, we have the opportunity to support and uplift others who may be facing similar challenges. This is where the true beauty of God's tests is revealed, as we become a source of light and encouragement for those around us. Supporting others through their tests requires a great deal of compassion, empathy, and non-judgment. It means being present with them in their struggles, listening without trying to fix or solve, and holding space for their unique journey of growth and transformation. One of the most powerful ways to support others is by sharing our own stories of tests and triumphs. When we vulnerably share our own challenges and the lessons we've learned, we create a sense of connection and relatability that can be deeply healing for others. We remind them that they are not alone and that there is hope and possibility on the other side of even the darkest tests. Supporting others also means being a source of encouragement and positive reinforcement. We can remind them of their inherent strengths and qualities and celebrate their victories and milestones along the way. We can offer resources and tools that have been helpful for us and connect them with supportive communities and mentors. Ultimately, supporting others through their tests is not about having all the answers or fixing their problems. It's about being a compassionate presence, a listening ear, and a reminder of the love and grace that is always available to us, no matter what challenges we may face. As we navigate the ups and downs of God's tests, it's important to remember that we are not alone on this journey. Every person on this earth is facing their own unique set of challenges and opportunities for growth, and we are all part of a greater tapestry of divine unfolding. Trusting in the journey means surrendering our need for control and certainty, and instead embracing the mystery and magic of life. It means having faith that every test we face is ultimately leading us towards our highest good, even when the path is unclear or the destination seems far away. When we trust in the journey, we start to see the bigger picture of our lives. We recognize that every experience, whether joyful or challenging, is a necessary part of our soul's evolution. We start to see the tests as opportunities to align more fully with our higher purpose, to step into our true power and potential. Trusting in your higher purpose means knowing that you are here on this earth for a reason, and that your unique gifts and talents are needed in the world. It means following the whispers of your heart, even when they lead you down unconventional or unexpected paths. It means having the courage to show up authentically and unapologetically, knowing that your very presence is a gift to the world. As we navigate God's tests and trust in the journey of our lives, it's important to cultivate a sense of inner peace and stillness. This can be achieved through practices like meditation, prayer, or simply taking time each day to connect with nature and the world around us. When we cultivate inner peace, we become less reactive to the ups and downs of life and more able to navigate challenges with grace and ease. God's tests are a profound invitation to growth, transformation, and alignment with our highest purpose. By shifting our perspective and embracing these challenges as opportunities for evolution, we open ourselves up to incredible new possibilities and blessings. As we navigate these tests with faith, resilience, and perseverance, we discover the true depths of our strength and potential. We learn valuable lessons about ourselves and the world around us, and we become better equipped to support and uplift others on their own journeys of growth. Remember, you are never alone on this path. You are surrounded by a loving universe that is always conspiring in your favor, even when it may not feel like it. Trust in the journey, trust in your higher purpose, and know that every test is ultimately leading you towards a greater expression of your true self. May you approach each challenge with curiosity, compassion, and an open heart. May you find the courage to embrace change and transformation, knowing that your very presence is a gift to the world. And may you always remember that you are loved, supported, and guided every step of the way.